In this video, I'll guide you through how to enable invoice reminders in Xero. By the end, you'll have automated reminders set up so your customers are nudged to pay on time without you having to chase them manually. First, open your web browser and go to the Xero website. Sign into your Xero account if you're not already logged in. Make sure you're in the correct organization where you want to enable invoice reminders, especially if you manage more than one business in Xero. Once you're logged in, look at the main menu bar near the top of the screen. You'll see an option labeled Accounting. Go ahead and click on Accounting. This is where Xero keeps most of the financial settings for your business. After you open the Accounting menu, a drop-down will appear. From that menu, click on Accounting Settings. This takes you into the core configuration area where you can manage how your accounting features behave. Inside Accounting Settings, look for an option called Invoice Settings. Click on Invoice Settings. This section controls how your invoices look and behave, including things like branding, payment terms, and in our case, reminders. Now that you're in Invoice Settings, find and click on Invoice Reminders. This opens the dedicated area where you can turn reminders on or off and adjust how often they're sent. If you've never used this feature before, it may be switched off by default. To turn the feature on, look for the option that says email customers when an invoice is, and enable it. This is usually a toggle or checkbox. When you switch this on, Xero will automatically start sending reminder emails based on the rules you set here. This is a big time saver if you regularly deal with overdue invoices. Once invoice reminders are enabled, you can edit the existing reminders or add new ones. You'll typically see options for reminders a certain number of days before or after the due date. Click into a reminder to adjust the timing and the wording of the email. Keep the message clear and professional, and consider including your payment details or payment link to make it as easy as possible for customers to pay. If you need more than the default reminders, you can add an extra one and set it to go out at the interval that makes sense for your business. Below the reminder messages, you'll see a few additional options you can check or uncheck. You can choose to include a button that links directly to the online invoice, along with a detailed summary so customers can quickly view and pay it. You can also include a link to the invoice PDF, which is helpful for customers who like to save or print invoices for their records. Finally, there's usually an option not to send reminders for very small amounts. Here, you can set a minimum amount owing on an invoice, and Xero will skip reminders for anything under that threshold, reducing noise for you and your customers. When you're happy with your reminder timing, messages, and options, scroll down and click Save. This step is important. If you don't save, your changes won't take effect, and reminders won't go out as you expect. That's it. You've enabled invoice reminders in Xero and customized how and when your customers are reminded to pay.